Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, fun day. Sunday in the sun. Sunday in the sun. Where's the scamming National Basketball Association? The scamming. They gotta get their money off of the males that play basketball. They pretend that they're men. Don't know what a woman is. So now they want to know what a woman is. They're going to meet to decide. You know how dumb you got to be as a group of individuals? And I'm talking about all the individuals that sit up here and act like you don't know what a woman is. Because you need to fit with a demonic agenda. So the dumb BA is sitting up. Y'all done hollered so much about wanting trans men and boys in sports and trans people and this, that, and the other. The issue, talking about conflating an issue. Isn't that your favorite word, conflate? So you don't want to understand that boys that are boys should not be in girls' sports. So now you have men that are actual men who have decided, they woke up and decided, hey, I'm a girl and I want to be in the WNBA today. Because isn't that what trans is? Isn't that what it is? I woke up today and I feel like my nuts can get tucked and I can play on the court with the steroid or whatever she taking, Brittany and whoever else. So now y'all want to have a meeting. So I'm thinking, how many of y'all think, are they going to define a woman as trans women only? See, they're going to find a way to exclude, but you can't exclude males from, because if gender is not binary, you can't say that these men don't feel like they woke up and want to play in the WNBA today. So if they got to play gay, they gonna put on a wig, because that's basically, so if you're gonna say that they can't play because they haven't they not trans for real, they haven't got anything nip tucked or sucked, or they don't wear wigs every day. Some guys don't wear wigs every day. Some wear wigs and beards, some wear wigs, beards, and lipstick. But isn't it, I feel like? So if we're going off of feelings, and we know feelings change from moment to moment. Sometimes I could wake up angry, and then by the middle of the day, I'm fine. I could wake up tired, and then later on, I'm wide awake. I'm feeling like I can take on the world. See, feelings are fleeting. They're not stable. So I'm just curious to see how these heifers are going to define what they're going to come up with. But you know that you have to be demonic. That's why the WNBA needs to fail. They need to fail. I believe some of the stunts that they pull, as far as, I'm not even going to talk about the young lady because I don't feel like talking about her today. But again, some of the things that they do is probably to get attention, because you don't get no attention no otherwise. And that's the problem with females. You all need attention for the wrong reasons. All the wrong reasons. Now, again, I'm going to say Sophie Cunningham and Caitlin Clark. Listen, I don't watch the WNBA. I support you all because you have common sense. And because you hated on. See, I'm the type of person, I like people that get hated on, because it's telling me something. And then when I look at the foolishness that come out the mouths of the people that's against you, like, you gonna foul or hit somebody on the court, but then you get ejected because you should when you display bad behavior, but it's white privilege. I don't watch stupid people like that. I don't watch people that lie about not knowing what a woman is. You gotta know what a woman is. You're a woman. I don't care what nobody feels like. But since y'all want to play the feel like game, well, go ahead, Innocent Royce and whoever else. I hope some other people join you. But I see EJ Johnson. Is EJ signed up? Because I really think that EJ needs to sign up. I know they prefer EJ Johnson type. I know they want to have an EJ Johnson type probably. But EJ doesn't want to come and play. Well, I'm sure they don't want to play with EJ anyway. Because most of them, they don't want to play with nobody with a real penis. They don't want to play with nobody with a real penis. Now, I don't know if EJ kept his little meat. Because, you know, they like Baphomet. So, I don't know if he kept his little meat. But, you know. They know that EJ really not, you know. He ain't into them. So, they don't want to play with somebody that they, you know. They feel better playing with somebody where they're not going to maybe potentially get the girls to looking at them. But then again, I think the WNBA might be on to something. Because, I mean, it ain't but so many people watching you. And the people that's watching you, because, you know, y'all kind of pissing people off. So, you're going to have to bring somebody in. And I think if y'all could get men in there, even if they in wigs, y'all will be happy with it. Because somebody might watch it. Somebody might watch it for the sheer entertainment of it. I don't know. I just think y'all need to, I just think they need to crash and burn. And the people that really want, you know, I think Sophie and Caitlin, they need to go overseas. And some of the least problematic ones, if they have some, the ones that don't need to get their name, you know, don't need to, you know, be pushing the, I hate white people, hear me roar narrative and all that other foolishness. I hate this, that, and the other because you don't agree with boys and girls sports and you a bigot. But I'm a bigot. That's why I'm not watching. Because a doctrine of Devil's League does not need to be followed by anybody. But have at it, boys. Time up. Go get drafted. Why not? They don't know what a woman is, so how they going to tell you you're not a woman or that you're not feeling like a woman today? Because every piece of rhetoric that they use out of their mouth is the exact reason why you should be able to play. I mean, if you can feel like, if it doesn't matter what your biology is. Heck, why don't they have a little expedition game with the little French basketball player that's over there dominating women's sports now? Yeah. Where's EJ? EJ, they need you on the court. EJ Johnson to the court. You just tall for no reason. You really need to be playing with your girls. You ain't got, they not, you don't have to compete with them. They don't have to compete with you. The problem is going to be some of the girls. Oh, didn't it come out that somebody on the WNBA is cheating or the girl is cheating? So if the men come along, because let's face, never mind, I'm not even going to go there. It's Sunday. All I'm going to say is, if you need an artificial simulation of sexual activity, then that means you still want men. So if you have real men running around in the locker room, I don't know. It might be one of them situations like the trans inmates that were being housed with women, and then a couple of the women ended up pregnant. Because at the end of the day, if you like artificial meat, you want meat.